Do you wash a man's drawers?
I wash his drawers.
What after drinking coffee with him? Like, this is crazy. Because the standards are in hell.
But this is the thing, like, we have to think about the society that we're in now. Like, what's wrong with getting to know somebody on really simple terms? Because you might not like him, he might not like you. Why does it have to be that it's going to be some next thing? Like, have an initial date that is low maintenance. You meet, you chat. Do you like him? Does he like you? If it's great, you can go on and get dinner. You can go on and meet another
We
time.
have one life, yeah? Deep it. You think you got one life, yeah? And everyone's trying to find their other half, soulmate, whatever it is. Even like my man, he's bringing flowers. That guy that you're talking about, he's bringing flowers.
Yeah, he was trying to look for his person. That's what he said.
No, well, he's
trying to look for love, man. He wants to be a husband and a father. That's what he said in the video.
That's so sad.
What is that dinner date got to do with him being a father and a husband and a good man to his woman? What's that got to do with it?
To a woman that he doesn't know.
A lot of girls get finessed by guys that have money because, oh yeah, he has to invest, like you said. So the man will be like, alright, cool, I'll invest. Yeah, 300 for that date, boom, smash, never talk to you again. Or he might just smash you a couple times and then back to the streets.
Well, I'm not being funny.
Well, what?
For women.
And to speak to what he's saying, like, nobody has to value themselves with money. Nobody has to put a price tag on any part of who or what they are, or any parts of themselves physically. You don't have to say how much it costs. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to allow someone to buy it. Any part of you. You put it plainly in my head that if I spend this much, it doesn't matter what I do. I spend this much, I get this much of your time. I spend this much, I get this much of your patience. I spend that much, I get what I want from you. If I can just buy it, whatever it is, and not do anything else, that's cheap for me. Because money doesn't mean anything. And it's a lot more effort to earn something without it. And my time is much more precious and valuable than my money. And if you require my money from me instead of my time to invest into you, to get what I want, it requires less of my time and less of my effort. And it's cheaper for me to spend money and buy it, what I want from you. Whatever that may be, it's cheaper that way. No matter how much it costs, money is always cheaper than time.
In that situation, at least you've got something to show for it. She come out with a show.
I was about to say that.
She come out with some content.
No, that's in the best case scenario. But usually, what it is, yeah, he might pay for an experience. And then he gets to experience your box, and then that's it.
Yeah, pump and dump.
Then it's done.
If you go for coffee with this man, what do you experience?
No, I'm talking about because if you actually genuinely want to get to know this guy, it doesn't matter where you're at. You can get to know him anywhere.
No, not after you show me how you live. Like, show me who you are, and I get to make that decision.
So
at the end of the day,
if he takes you to an expensive restaurant, then you know how he is.
No, this is.
And it's crazy for her to say, I need to see how you live for you to show me who you are. As if me meeting you doesn't do that. As if who I am isn't who I am, it's what I have. And you need to see that in order to judge, I guess, what I am to you, what I can be for you, what I can do for you. Because if you were to see me and then need to see what I have in order to know me, then I'm not even here. It's just you and my possessions at that point.
Set that way. I'm not doing like everyone wants to build with a man or build with these men and build.
It's crazy because it's literally like I'm just the middleman between you and my stuff at that point. Like, that's literally what that is.
With these niggas, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I want a made man.
Period.
Like there is no and the made.
So you're
man,
waiting at the finish line, basically. Innit?
Listen, when he's been through all the girls, run through all of them, and then he meets his maker. He meets the match. Do you get what I mean?
His
Like,
maker?
Yeah, I
Who's
made
the
you.
maker?
I love it.
You've gone through all of that kind of like guys, yeah, and a lot of guys
You're the
have baggage.
maker.
I've been telling you. A lot of guys come with their baggage. Like you had your heart broken in when you was 8 years old and you can't get it together.
You've had your heart broken too.
No, I have not.
You've never had your heart
Look,
broken.
do I look like somebody whose heart's gonna break? Like what?
Yes.
What you know?
Yes, you do. Yes.
What's your sign? Because I love it.
Aries.
You're an Aries.
Yes.
Love it.
I bet you love this, don't you? Yeah.
I do. You know
We're
why?
fast friends.
No. You know why I love it? Because she's standing in who she is. She's standing in her truth. At the end of the day, a lot of
That don't
times.
mean it's right,
No.
though.
A lot of times, women when they want to get a man, they say, "Oh, this is what I think men want to hear. I'm like this. I'm like this." No, that's not what I think when I go home. At the end of the day, this is what my standards are. This is what I want. If you want to be on the peach team, get down or lay down.
So do you agree with everything she's saying?
That's her standards.
No, I'm asking
I
you,
agree
what
with
do you agree
I agree with her because that's her standards. That's what she requires.
But what part translates to you and how you look at dating?
I already said what my requirements are.
Yeah, go on.
I already
£500 date.
I didn't say 500-pound date, but my first date is good. It doesn't really matter about the
How much
price.
should a guy be spending?
A first date, like honestly, when I go on dates in New York, a first date probably runs about like $250-$300, right? But that's because you're eating, you're drinking.
I'm glad I don't live there.
The thing is this, right? The thing is this. When I take myself out, this is what I pay.
Exactly.
So if a man is going to take me
Why?
out,
Why are you drinking? A great old
Don Julio.
life is
Champagne.
life is about experiences. So if you go to hang out with somebody and
That's crazy. So basically, you spend the same thing on yourself that you do. That you spend what 2 people cost on you every day? It's crazy.
it's one of those things like if I go on a date with you, maybe you pay the first 3 times. I'll get the fourth, the third or fourth time or whatever like that. It's an even exchange. You want
Wait,
She ain't getting no
poo-poo.
third or fourth. She ain't getting no third or
She
fourth.
never said that.
We're on 100, but separately, what's your idea? Where would you take a girl that, or are you gonna take a girl for coffee that you want to smash?
What? No, oh, okay. It depends. What is my motive? If it's a girl that I'm actually trying to get to know, then boom, it might be just maybe a bar, pub, little drink, like boom. Even go just a more walk around, do something. Go somewhere where there's things to see and look at, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go and spend 300, 350 on some stranger.
Have
That's
you
a joke.
ever?
Because no, and I don't have to. Luckily for me.
I was gonna make a
You know
smart
what I'm
comment,
saying?
but I'm
Like,
gonna leave it to myself.
some guys, and this is the thing, some guys who are like simps, they think they have to spend all this peas, but it's not like that.
Y'all gotta stop calling.
One thing I will say, I'm not really taking sides with the situation or the conversation. It's just that, well, no, like everybody is entitled to their opinion, and I don't think anybody is right or wrong for the opinion that they have. The only issue is everybody sitting up there discussing whose opinion is right or wrong. And that's not, you can't have a conversation like that because everybody entitled to walk their own path. All you can really say is whether what that person is doing is good for you or not. not whether it's good or bad. Like if it's not affecting you in the dating field, it's not affecting you what standards another person have for their time. It's really not. You don't have a right to get mad at how they feel about what they require, no matter how ridiculous it may seem to you. You don't have a right to get mad at it. That's their standard. Like I said, any price you put on your time is devaluing it. Anyway, so whatever they want to, if somebody wants to, whatever somebody wants to value their time at, that's their prerogative, you know. And the ultimate conversation is just, well, is that right for you? Is this right for me? Not is it right in general.
Like every man who wants to be nice to a woman is simp. Every man that happens to be a gentleman and likes to be a nice guy is not a simp. They just are born with good qualities. Their mother raised them right, and they know.
And just as a sidebar, being a nice guy isn't being the person that does whatever someone tells you to do. It isn't never telling people no.